Hey everybody, this is Eli from GuestPoint. Today I'm going to run you through our new custom report builder. Basically, as the name suggests, this gives you the ability to customize reports based on the data you want to pull. To access these reports, all you need to do is click on the Reports tab here and click on Custom Reports at the top. So this is where you'll have access to existing reports, and this is also where you'll be able to create your new reports as well. So to create a new report, just head on over to the right and click New Report. And this is your template for building the report here. So on the left-hand side, you can see we have a whole bunch of different options that we can just click and drag onto our template here. So I'm just going to grab a table and also a funnel. So we've got our table report here and sort of a funnel graph style report as well, chart. So by default, your table is just going to give you 3 columns, but I want to add an extra one. I want more information on my report, so I'm going to insert another column to the right. And I'm going to move this one a little bit closer so they're next to each other when I pull the report. So first off, we'll focus on the table. So the best way to go about this is to treat this table like an Excel spreadsheet. So along the top, you want to give it your subjects or your headers. And then on the bottom, we're going to give it the actual data that we want to push through. So it might be a good idea to grab our data first, and then we can change the headers as we like it. So you've got your little cog wheel here. Under that is a little database icon. If we click on that and click on shared data at the bottom, we have another shared dataset dropdown, and we want to pull today reservation information. So we're going to go and do reservation DS, which is reservation dataset, and hit save. We can also add another dataset as well. So let's say we wanted to pull transaction information as well, and that will just be under dataset 2. And then we can pull from separate datasets and put them onto our table in our funnel chart here as well. But we'll keep it nice and simple. We're just going to pull information from dataset 1. So let's say we want to look at the status. We can also do a departure balance, put that one at the end. Guest name and room number. So if we click on the little cogwheel again and click on one of these highlighted boxes here, or click on one of the boxes to highlight them, we can give the highlighted box a header. So you just click on a highlighted box, click on content over here, and then we'll just say status for this one, name for the next one, room number, and departure balance. All right, so far it's pretty basic. We can from here do a preview of the report if we wanted to. So we just save it and we'll say, let's do a check in report. And then give your screen a refresh. And we can see our check-in report is here. Because this is a test property, I've just got some dummy data that I've filled in that we're just going to specifically look at. So we're just going to look at the 7th of January, where I've put all my data in for. I'm going to hit apply on that check-in date, and then we are going to go preview. So you can see here on the left-hand side, the report has generated basically what we've told it to do. And then you can see we've got kind of an error. It is an error on the right hand side, and that's because we just haven't given that funnel chart any information. So if we go back into the report itself, so click on that little drop down, edit report, we can come over to our funnel graph and click on the little cogwheel and then click on data at the top. So now we basically do a similar thing where we just drag and drop the information we want to see. So let's look at booking values and then put that against room types. So if we preview this one, it's just going to give us a breakdown of the booking value for each room type within the parameters we give it. So we're just looking at the 7th of January. So this is just giving us a total booking values there. So again, that's pretty straightforward sort of report we've got going here. What I want to do is focus on our departure balances here. So we can see there's a few zeros. Let's highlight those zeros and just make it stand out a bit more so we know, okay, these people have actually paid. This is sort of like a good time that we could possibly use a program like ChatGPT to help us with like writing expressions and stuff like that. So if you're pretty familiar with things like Excel, you'll be able to sort of pick up on this stuff pretty quickly. But I'll just give you sort of an example of an expression that we can apply to this data set here to just make it stand out a little bit more. So I'll utilize ChatGPT as well. And then I'll sort of show you how it works. I'll bring it over to this screen. So I've just asked ChatGPT, give me a bold reports expression to turn the value 0 red. And then it's given me this here. So if I was to copy this, and let's go. So we're just going to highlight the data set that we want to edit. We're going to change the font color. So if we go back over to ChatGPT, it's given us this to paste into our expression, but it's just told us that your field needs to obviously be replaced with the data set we're putting it against. So your field here just needs to change to departure balance. We hit OK. And if we go preview, it's now highlighted all those 0 values to red. So this is a great little, workaround for if you're not too familiar with these things. You can just ask ChatGPT, hey, how do I do this in bold reports? And it should spit you out a pretty good sort of step-by-step answer on how to do these things. So if we close our preview, hit save, pull out report, preview, and then it just looks like this. So again, this is a pretty basic and simple report. You can always come in, edit, and add information to these reports as well. So if you wanted to add another column, if you wanted to insert another pie chart, another chart, for example, you could do a pie chart this time and put it somewhere here under the funnel graph, and then you just need to drag in more information that you want to see. So for example, we could do do like a booking source or something. So we go booking source here, booking source there, hit preview. And then, okay, so all of our bookings have the telephone booking source, but if it had like booking.com and Expedia, walk-in, email, it would obviously break it up into a better looking pie chart. But yeah, the possibilities are pretty expensive with what you can do and what information we can pull. You can also flick between your two data sets here as well. So if we didn't want to look at our um, booking sources, we could pull other information and drag it and drop it into here as well. So that report should have given you a basic overview of how the custom reports work inside of GuestPoint. To give you an overview of what this custom report system is, it's a third-party software that we've plugged into GuestPoint called Bold Reports. The great thing about this is there's already so much information out there on the Bold Reports system. So that's why we were able to utilize ChatGPT to assist with writing an expression. Our Help Center will contain articles to assist with creating these reports, but you can also access the Bold Reports official knowledge base as well, and they'll give you some more in-depth reports too. So hopefully I've covered everything. If you need assistance with anything related to Bold Reports, please reach out to us on our support line or email. Thank you.